Hey guys, and welcome to the first video in a series on a game called The Descendant. Now, what is The Descendant? I don't know. And, okay, hook out the way. It's a story game, I know that. Why am I in the options menu? It's a story game, it's in episodes, like multiple episodes. It's got good reviews, and I was lucky enough to get a review copy, and I've done series like My Life is Strange Let's Play, and other story-based things. I guess Ni no Kuni counted. But I figured I want to do a new kind of a story game, a new Let's Play with a story-heavy element. So the commentary isn't so much me talking and being all hyped up, it's more understanding the story and knowing what's going on. So I did just notice the setting is before the end of the world.
Don't you take another step! You're not who I was expecting.
The other guy got reassigned. I'm Mia Howard. Check your file. HQ should have confirmed a few hours ago.
Alright, hurry up.
So I've been thrown in deep end here. Apparently a lot of stuff's going on, and a lot of bad things are going on. It does appear as though the game is kind of a post-apocalyptic sci-fi based thing. And gosh, there is a lot of apparently people getting slaughtered. So this is going to be a sort of game with a lot of questions, and you have to work things out, similar to Lifeless Planet.
It was 20 years ago today, scientists confirmed we could not reverse the damage done to the climate. Officials have now announced they will present
greed and fear.
An inside source
destroyed
states
our
that
world.
the contingency is inhuman and ruthless. Looting continues as food supplies run short. This is thought to be the direct result of government officials announcing last week that food rations would be cut.
We destroyed each other.
Today's peace talks between the three superpowers broke down and left the world wondering what immediate effects this would have. As tensions now rise to a new level, never before
Only the
experienced.
strongest nations
Speculate
had a
it's only
hope
matter
of
time
surviving the
before
war.
one power tries to change the status quo. The resource war broke out 11 years.
No one was surprised when the world ended. There was only one thing that no one expected. That the world would one day start again.
Okay, I like that. I like the inclusion of actual real live action footage. A lot of games shy away from doing that because they don't like mixing up the aesthetic styles, but I think it's an effective use because it means the graphics that you see in game are kind of just a perception of the world, but the world is how we all know it. I don't know why I'm going into studies of aesthetics in games, but here you go. Centuries later in Alaska, descendants remaining unknown. Presumably we're going to be playing as Mia, that character we saw before, who wasn't expected. That's all we know about her, and she was on some kind of list.
Can't this thing go any faster?
From 7 billion people, only 4,000 were selected to survive the end of the world. Do you have to run over them?
What? It's not like they give a shit.
And somehow, this guy was one of them. Randolph Jefferson III. A senator before the bombs dropped, in case his sense of civic duty wasn't clear. Those 4,000 descendants of humanity were cryogenically preserved, hidden in underground bunkers until the surface was safe. Centuries passed. The surface became safe. The bunkers opened, and the descendants began to rebuild. But one bunker remained sealed. Argo 1. So I volunteered to find out why.
HQ, this is Search.
Go ahead, search team.
We're at O1's outer gate, ready to blow it off its hinges when you are.
Roger that.
Okay,
On my
so
mark. In 3, 2, 1.
I really wanted to fail that on purpose, but you know, I won't mess around. I was wondering when the actual game part was going to start. Obviously, Ark is like a reference to Noah's Ark, and it's all the people, or people get selected, 2 of each, I guess, species, or 2 of each type get selected and go, and you have a diverse range of humanity.
This feels like you're going home, doesn't it?
Let's just get this over with. But if there was even a chance that anyone was still alive, the Descendants, or the janitors watching over them, then any risk was worth taking.
HQ, this is Search. We're past the outer gate, in the descent tunnel now.
Roger that, search team. And Randolph,
Yeah?
watch yourself out there. You know what's at stake.
A 2-man search team. Him, a VIP. And me, a nobody. Expendable.
Okay, I'm fairly sure Randall is going to die. Like, he's got to die. Let's be careful.
Slow down.
HQ. Remind Donnie, are we to take our time or get those Descendants out ASAP?
Okay, you can just be a dick.
I believe it's simple. The equation, you know what it's capable of. Good luck.
This has all the
That good
makings
enough for you?
for something terrible. Underground in one of the... Obviously I'm getting Fallout vibes from it, like people
One
cryogenically
gate
frozen
down.
in
One to
vaults or arcs.
The only obstacle standing between us and adding another 108 of humanity's finest to our ranks.
Another 100, so is it 100 per arc? I'm assuming.
HQ, we're at the inner gate. Please advise.
They're not going to hear you.
HQ, do you copy? Shit. Think you can get us past this?
That's why I'm here, isn't it?
I'll see if I can get this long-range radio working. Just hurry up. Those poor bastards have waited long enough.
So am I like the handyman, expendable guy who's been recruited to this mission to escort the VIP who knows what he's doing? I am going to hop into the options menu and turn subtitles on for people who are having difficulty hearing it, or if I decide to talk over any parts for whatever reason. So some objects are highlighted, click around marker to interact with the object. Okay, so this is similar to the Telltale's game. I can look at the cave-in and presumably comment on it.
Wonder when that happened.
Huh, no subtitles. Wonder why that happened. I'm getting in the head of the character. I was completely wrong about Mia, by the way, but that's the problem with playing a game blind. Alright, let's have a look at the vault panel and see if there's some kind of way to open the door mechanically. That would be ideal. The access panel is rusted shut, so if I can get some WD-40, if I have that handy, then maybe I can get things going on. I've never actually played a Telltale game. I've seen like all of them, I've watched Let's Plays on all of them, but I've never played one myself. So this is probably the closest I've come. Generator, the fuel tank is empty. Okay, so oil is my solution. If I had a huge load of oil... Oh wait, a toolbox might have oil. Can I just do... Oh gosh. I do a quick spin. It doesn't... Oh gosh. I keep right-clicking by accident. I'm too used to playing MOBAs. Crowbar. Okay, I can use a crowbar to whack some facehuggers and also get the rusted panel open. So, I'm guessing if I open the panel, I can get access to the controls, and then if I get some oil, or fuel, gasoline, I can power the computer, or power the generator to power the computer. So the question remains, where am I going to get this fuel? Do I have any in my truck? Also, like, how convinced are you that Randall's going to die? I want people to guess right now as to whether or not he's going to live or die. They've really built it up as though something's going to go wrong in this arc. Ah, there we go, gasoline. That's very handy. Something's going to go wrong in this arc, and presumably we'll find... No, we can't find... What do I...
Piece of junk. Trust HQ to give us something that barely works.
Hey, it hasn't had any problems. But I was going to say we'll find something in the Ark that will, like, change humanity as it is. But how would we be able to find something like that? Like, everything trapped in here is human. Or is it? Well, it's human as in what's in there was within our power before the end of the world, so we won't be able to find anything new.
Huh.
But
I think I got it.
they could have very easily caught a virus
You waiting
or
for a
something,
written invitation?
which will get out.
Helmets on. Until we know what's happening there, we can't take any chances.
Yeah, something is totally going to go wrong in here. I'm calling it. Well, I'm not calling it, it's like obvious, they made you think that. In a way, I'd be happily surprised if nothing goes wrong. If they just find a load of humans, and then that's it.
Finally. What the hell?
You're waiting here, Senator. We've got no idea what we're walking into there, and you're not exactly...
What? I'm not exactly what?
You're not expendable, you're not a team player, you're a liability? I'll say you're not expendable till you try and play the sympathy card.
You want to be a leader, don't you? Maybe even president. People need that, so you're not exactly expendable. But I am. Look, for all we know, it could be dangerous in there. Now, that long-range radio worked up top, right?
Yes. Did.
So you stay put.
Who the hell do you think you're talking to?
Someone with far more to lose than me. Now keep your short-range radio on. If anything happens to me, you can easily get back topside and contact HQ.
Can't argue with that.
I like this main guy, he's very humble and like modest, but not to a ridiculous extent, where he's like forcing sympathy or being overly submissive or anything. He seems like a good guy to know. So now we get to explore, and I'm looking forward to this. I need to get used to not using WASD to walk around like in Life is Strange, but it's more broken sword or...
Service elevator. Must have been used for moving cargo. Might be worth checking out before we get the hell out of here.
Okay. I'm just gonna see that as a potential escape route and nothing else. I do wonder if the characters suspect anything's
So how
gonna
long have
happen.
I gotta wait out here?
However long it takes to confirm the facility's safe. We were frozen for centuries. What's another hour?
Fine. Whatever gets the Descendants out of here.
And the janitors.
They're not the priority.
Huh. Okay, yeah, some kind of virus, surely. Because sane could have just meant they went mad, but cure, it suggests something else. Also, subtitles totally didn't turn on for some reason. I'm sorry about that. I'll make sure to
After
fix it
getting into the
for the
facility,
next episode.
it was meant to be easy. Find the Ark's janitors, have them wake up the Descendants, then get the hell out of Dodge.
What are the janitors? They mentioned that
If
earlier.
only it was that simple.
Okay, so we're getting a post-narrative commentary from the character, like he is talking retroactively. Ooh, different character.
You're lucky I didn't shoot you back there.
What with your little clipboard? You been here long?
Couple of days, getting things set up. Almost everyone who got chosen is already here.
How many Descendants are allocated here?
We got 108 so far. And this facility is something else, believe me. It's gonna be one of the government's most advanced underground bunkers. You know, once they finish building it. Don't pull that face. It's a work in progress. By the time the construction team are done updating this place, it's gonna be like something from the future. Even the system monitoring this place, the equations are so advanced, it's... Shit, sorry. I totally forgot. I'm Silas, a janitor, same as you. I'm a physician, so it's my duty to keep the Descendants alive and well.
I'm Mia, but you already knew that.
What about you? What's your area of expertise?
Do I get to choose? Electrical general mechanics. I want to be specific. I'm going to say I like the idea of electrical
Me? Electrical engineering.
I guess your job then will be looking after the Ark itself. It's
Yeah, that's what I wanted.
it's a big responsibility.
Huh. Never thought I'd grow up to be a janitor.
Yeah, that makes 2 of us.
So multiple characters. You play as multiple characters.
It's
I really
okay.
like that.
It's okay.
And it looks as though we're in the
near
past.
a fault line, so we should expect little earthquakes sometimes. This place has been built to stand up to anything and everything Mother Nature can throw at us. I assure you. Fuck! No. This is really happening now. Mia, this isn't an earthquake.
Are those explosions? All those people!
We gotta go. Now!
Oh, so are the people from the outside breaching inside? Also, is this must be in the past, right?
So you were a janitor, too,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. I made sure folks like you stayed safe and sound. Humanity's so-called finest.
Donnie, the sacrifices you janitors made, safeguarding the next chapter of the human race. Well, I am in debt to you, and the people like you. We all are.
Ah, he's actually
He had
having
a habit
being
of
nice.
speaking like he rehearsed it.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Okay, so big red door, big arc for first arc, so presumably the most important, with something valuable inside it, which the other characters mentioned. Of course, this is the place to end the episode. I want to pique your interest. I want to see if people are interested in this. I'm going to be continuing it no matter what. Like, this is a Let's Play I'm going to finish, regardless of how much people like it. But I want to make sure people are enjoying it. And if there's any way I can improve the Let's Play for you, then just let me know, and I will adjust accordingly. Like, if you want me to talk more, talk less, or stop doing this, stop doing that, stop walking in circles, remember to take your meds. Until next time, this is me, EvansWizard111, and this is me out. Peace.